Stinky booty ass.
Stinky booty, yeah.
Love you too.
Stinky booty.
Yeah. No, it's clean. We got toilet paper here.
That's decent.
Okay, I think I'm gonna.
You live?
Is it ready? Should we do it?
You?
Yeah.
Do it.
Okay. What's up, guys?
What's up? I knew it was coming. What's up, guys? Back with another video today.
Back with another video. Just kidding. Hey everyone. I'm Lindsay. So there's tons of yoga happening on the internet right now and Instagram, and I've done like a live class so far, but I've been meaning for the past like couple days I've been recording flows, and honestly I just haven't posted any of them because I want everything to be perfect, and so I'm just kind of freaking out about, I'm just overthinking everything. So, and I'm bad at the internet. So we're just gonna do like, I'm just gonna go back to like, you know, what everyone says and just keep it simple. So we're just gonna do like a really quick, kind of like get up and go. So whether you watch this in the morning or it's like halfway through your day, or at the end of like your work day, we're just gonna do some down dogs, some cat cows, some lunging salutations, sun A's, sun B's, maybe a stretch after that, and then we're gonna sit the fuck down because that's what we need to be practicing right now, and staying home. I don't know how long it's gonna be. I'm wearing what I slept in and also what I wore last night. The only difference is I'm wearing a bra so I don't accidentally flash you. I hope that resonates. Yeah, I don't know how long it's gonna be, but I do have therapy in about 30 minutes and there's banana bread in the oven. So it's gonna be within those time constraints. You don't need a block, but if you have them, bring them out. If you got a Harry Potter book that's been in the depths of your bedroom, pull it out. A blanket, your favorite pillow. Let's go. All right, once you're at your mat, clear off any dust that's been kind of collecting over the past couple days. And then just find a down dog right away. So your hips are gonna lift. You can pedal out your feet a little bit, just make some movement. I normally start like sitting, but like we've just been doing a lot of sitting, so let's do the opposite. Pedal your feet down to your palms. And we're gonna take about a minute here just to kind of connect, be inverted, and just breathe. Breathe in deep through your nose. And deep out the mouth, maybe the nose if you're ready. To kind of lift your hips higher, flex your butt cheeks, kind of sass one hip one way, the other. Just big breath in, big breath out. And then kind of as you start to settle into stillness, I want you to move kind of more to like a triumphant breath. So Ujjayi, if you know what that is, breathing in through the nose and out the nose. And start to rock forward, high plank pose. Shoulders right over your wrists. And I want you to start to kind of brace your core. So squeeze your butt cheeks, draw your belly up and in. Bend your elbows just a little bit and then press the mat down in space so that your chest lifts up. Take a big breath in, big breath out. Come back down dog. We're just gonna roll that a couple times. So high plank pose, downward facing dog. High plank. Down dog. One more time, high plank. Pause in high plank. Drop your knees. Walk your hands in a bit. Drop your belly, lift your chest, cow pose. Cat pose, dome your upper back. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. If you know what you're doing here and you want to kind of add like any sort of movements that feel good, you want to twist and lift an arm, I'm going to let you go ahead and do that. Just kind of get funky with it. It's just you, maybe your cat, or whoever else is in your house. Just let this feel good and do the things that maybe I'm not cueing that you wish I was right now. Again, just kind of keep it simple. Move in the ways that you have it. All right, so to make your way back just to a neutral tabletop. And I want you to look over your left shoulder, send your hips to the right. And then do that to the other side. So hips to the left, look over your right shoulder. Then come back through center, hips back to the right, look over your left. Swing your hips down by your heels into a child's pose. And then swing them up to the left, circle it out. Do that a couple times to the right. A couple times to the left. I think I've been told this is kind of like a sexy lion pose, but I might be misquoting there. Again, just let this feel good, get weird with it. And when you feel ready, come back just to your neutral spine. Tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Take a big breath in. Big breath out. Look up towards your hands. Keep them down as long as you can. Tiptoe to the top of your mat. If your hands lift, that's okay. If they stay down, great. Ragdoll, grab opposite elbows, sway side to side. Or maybe just roll your wrists out, kind of making really intentional circles. Bend your knees quite a bit. Release your hands. Roll up one vertebrae at a time. Head, shoulders, last thing to lift. Shoulders up by ears. And drop them down your back. And then inhale, reach your arms all the way up. Touch palms, touch fingers if that feels okay. And then bring your hands gently to your heart. Take a moment. Rock forward and back, side to side. And press your fingertips in a little bit more. You feel that heat between your hands. You can kind of like rub your hands together. And then rock a little bit forward and back. Lift up your toes, your heels. Wherever you feel the most grounded, I want you to arrive there. You can like grip the mat with your toes. And then start to lift like your thighs, your hip bones up, your chest. Get really tall, flip your palms to face the video, to face forward. Take a big breath in. And breath out. One more big breath in. Big breath out. Awesome. Inhale, reach your arms all the way up. And then exhale, forward fold. Couple half sun A's. Find a halfway lift. Hands on your shins. Lift your shoulders a little higher than you think. If you have a mirror near you and you're rounding your back like this, don't do that. Half, lengthen your head forward as best as you can. It might not be perfect. And then fold down. And then Tadasana, rise up. And bring your hands to your heart. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. And halfway lift again as best you can. Squeeze your butt cheeks. Fold it down. And Tadasana, rise up. Hands to heart. Let's do one more. We'll move on. Reach up high. Maybe lean back. Fold through center. Halfway lift. Fold it down. And Tadasana, rise up again. Maybe lean back. And bring your hands to your heart. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. We'll move on. Halfway. Step your right leg back. Left leg is forward. Keep your back knee lifted just for a moment. And then tent up your fingers, lift your chest. Squeeze your legs. Lift your left arm up. Big twist. big breath in. Big breath out. All right, drop your right knee, lift your chest, Anjaneyasana. And just kind of take a moment here. Maybe your hands don't even lift. Maybe they're just at your hips, shift forward and back. And just notice where you feel the most stable. So if you're lunging really deep, but you feel like you're wobbling, pull back. Again, no one's watching. Press down through your shins, squeeze, and your front foot. Lift your hip bones, your heart, and eventually your arms will reach up. If you want a little more back bend, cactus your arms. Lift your heart, chest opening, I should say. Take a full breath in. Sigh it out. All right, reach all the way up. Hands down. Step back. Down dog. And rock forward, high plank. Lower all the way down from your knees or your toes. Hands reach back like wings. Locust pose, lift your chest. Reach your hands up. Legs lift, full inhale. Exhale, lower down. Let's do that one more time. Lift chest. Lift hands, legs. Lower. Hands by your sides. Tabletop. Downward facing dog. And take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. Lift your right leg up. Step your right foot between your hands. And drop your back knee. Lift your chest. And again, shift forward, shift back. Wherever you feel the most grounded. Engage, press down. Squeeze. Lift. Arms up. Maybe cactus, but rather than a big back bend, think about just lifting your heart. So like space of the front body. Big inhale. Big exhale. I'm going to reach up. Forward fold, top of the mat. Find a halfway lift. Fold. Into Tadasana, inhale, reach up high. And bring your hands to your heart. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Find that halfway lift, inhale. Step your left leg back, right leg still forward. This time a little faster. Drop your back knee, inhale, reach up. Maybe you just lean back, cactus your arms, maybe step back, down dog. Rock forward, high plank, take a breath in. Lower down. Locust pose, arms go back. Lower. Tabletop or plank. Downward facing dog. Left leg lifted up. Step your foot between your hands. And drop your back knee. Inhale, reach up. Forward fold, top of the mat. Halfway lift. Fold. Into Tadasana, inhale, reach high. And bring your hands to your heart. Let's do that one more time. Reach up. And fold. Halfway. Right foot back, left foot forward. And drop. Reach up, maybe lean back in cactus. Reach. Down dog. High plank. Breath in. Lower down. Keep your hands where they are. Cobra pose, lift your chest. Pull your hands back, elbows back. Lower. Downward facing dog. Right leg lifts up. Step it forward. Anjane, inhale, reach up, maybe cactus lift. Inhale, reach. Forward fold, top of the mat. Halfway. Fold it down. Tadasana, inhale, reach up. Hands to your heart. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. Left leg back, right leg forward. Inhale, reach up, maybe lean back, maybe without a cactus. Down dog, take it back. Rock forward, high plank. Breath in. Exhale, lower down. Cobra pose, lift your chest. Lower. Downward facing dog. Left leg lifted up. Step forward. Anjaneyasana. Inhale, reach up high. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. Fold. Tadasana. Inhale, reach up. And bring your hands to your heart. Let's pause. Take a moment. Hands to your heart, maybe one hand to your belly. Tuck chin to chest, and just start to notice like how much heat you've built in maybe 10 minutes or so. On your next inhale, reach all the way up. And bring your hands to your heart. Inhale, reach up high. Exhale, fold. Couple sun eggs. Halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold. And Tadasana, inhale, reach up. And bring your hands to your heart. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. High plank pose, step back. For this first round, I'll just give you all of the options. Your first one, chaturanga, knees up or down, lower halfway. Up dog or cobra, lift your chest, lift your kneecaps, down dog. Your other option, just hold a high plank, shift back, down dog. Last up, well not last, but one of the other ones. Do a full push-up. Drop your hips, up dog. Take it back, down dog. And then as always, there's the banana bread. Lower down. Take your cobra pose. Cool. From down dog, big breath in. Big breath out. Look forward. Bend your knees. Step or hop, top of the mat. Halfway lift. Fold. Tadasana, inhale, reach up. Bring your hands to your heart. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, fold. Halfway. High plank. Maybe you lower through chaturanga. Your back bend, lift your chest. Downward facing dog. Take a full breath in. Full breath out. Start to look forward. Bend your knees. Step or hop, top of the mat. Halfway lift. Fold. Tadasana, inhale, reach up. Hands to heart. Reach high. Fold. Halfway lift. Chaturanga Dandasana, you're high to low. Up dog, cobra. Downward facing dog. If you're like feeling crazy, you want to jump to handstands, or you just want to like step forward, again, those are options too. Inhale, look forward. Bend your knees. Step, hop, float. Halfway. Fold. And Tadasana, reach up. Hands to your heart. We got one more, reach high. Fold. And halfway lift. Chaturanga. Upward facing. Downward facing dog. Take a full breath in. Sigh it out. Look forward. Bend your knees. Jump. Halfway lift. Fold. Tadasana, reach up. And bring your hands to your heart. Again, pause. Just a moment, connect back. Again, feel your heart beating, your lungs expanding. And just kind of notice how everything that you crave, you already have inside of you. It doesn't take much, you just have to start somewhere. Cool. The top of your mat. Couple sun bees-ish. Chair pose, Utkatasana. Sink your hips low, lift your heart. Feet can be together. I can't see a thing since I took my glasses off, but But they can be together or separate. Separate, you're gonna have more stability. Together, you're just gonna work harder for stability, as I'm kind of out of breath. So whichever you choose, sink, arms go up. Maybe your palms touch if it doesn't hurt, like your shoulder. Fold down. Halfway lift. Take it back to down dog. Again, flow or just shift back. Take a full breath in. Full breath out. All right, this time lift your right leg all the way up. And then like stack your right hip on your left, bend your knee. You can move it about a little bit or just kind of hold it. I prefer to hold and squeeze. All right, bring your knee to your chest. Step your right foot between your hands. Warrior one, ground your back heel. Lift your chest up. Again, just kind of work on your legs. Maybe you take your legs a little wider. Or if you kind of hate a warrior one, sometimes I do as well, just pick up your back heel, take a high crescent. That's totally fine. Whichever feels okay, just sink in. Arms go up. Take a full breath in, full breath out. Take it back, downward facing, downward facing dog. Sorry, plants. Big breath in, big breath out. Lift your left leg all the way up. Bend, stack, open your hip, squeeze. Just so you feel like that stretch in the front of your thigh. Knee to chest, step your left foot forward. Warrior one or a high crescent, it's your choice. And full breath in, full breath out. Down dog, take it back. And big breath in, side out. All right, look forward, bend your knees, travel top of the mat. Let's do one more, halfway. Fold. And chair pose, sink your hips low, lift your heart. Big breath in. Fold it down. Halfway lift. Down dog, take it back. All right, much quicker. Right leg lifts. Step it forward. Know your options. Warrior one, high crescent. Full breath in. Down dog, take it back. Big inhale. Sigh it out. Left leg lifts up. Step it forward. High crescent, warrior one. Reach up, last one. Down dog, take it back. Big breath in. Big breath out. Let's pause here. Back to your down dog, that stillness. Hands press into the mat. Hips lift, heels lift. Keep your hips and drop your heels. Can you find that balance between ease and power? I don't always have it right. You might not either. That's why it's called a practice, right? Gently rock forward. Lower all the way down. Take your hands, bring them underneath your forehead. You can kind of use them as a pillow. Head drops. Just kind of feel your breath like lift and lower your body. Just a moment of stillness. Ask yourself what it is that you need. Like I said before, most things we need are already kind of within us. Except for toilet paper, that's kind of out of the grocery stores, but we can get creative, right? Lift your chest. Bring your elbows right underneath your shoulders so you have like a 90-degree angle. And I want you to kind of like push your belly forward, lift your chest, and just like cobra pose, elbows are gonna pull back in space. It's a gentle back bend. If there's something a little bit deeper you need as a back bend here, let yourself take it. Otherwise, this is just where we'll stay. Gently lower down. Same thing. Hands right underneath your forehead. Maybe bend your knees and just give them a little sway side to side. Let your heart rate slowly start to come down. Bring your hands by your side ribs, downward facing dog. Lift your left leg all the way up. Step your left foot wide to the outside of your left hand. Maybe that's off of your mat or that outer edge. And then just kind of take a moment to forward and back. And eventually start to drop your back knee down. If you need padding, blanket, you can take your shirt off if you have one on. Something to just kind of like pad your back knee. Lift your chest. And if you want a little bit more, bring your left hand or left forearm to your thigh. Start to twist. Kind of flex your right butt cheek. Maybe you bend that back knee. Again, this is a great place to stay. Or you can reach back for your foot. If you've got like a belt or a strap to grab your foot, that's great too. Again, there's no rush. You can just pause and come back to this video. I think my favorite part about these online videos is that's how I got into yoga. So I've been really excited to explore. I spent college just kind of knocking over like my roommate's furniture. And it's kind of what made me really fall in love with the practice. Know when to look and just kind of to take your time. All right, you feel good there. Step back and then just switch your sides. Right leg, step it forward. Take a moment, wiggle the hips, eventually drop your knee down. Lift your chest, bend your back knee if you like, or just bring forearm to thigh, twist. Maybe add that bind. Take it back down, dog. And then drop your knees. Maybe pick up your glasses. And then grab a block or a blanket. Take a seat. And cross your legs if you want a little more hip opening. Sit up nice and tall. Kind of find that proud chest. So shoulders up by ears, drop them down. And think about just leading with your heart, with everything you do. Kind of heart going forward, chest lifts. On an inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, let's twist. Twist to the right. Left hand, right thigh. Right hand behind you, maybe to the block. Lift your chest. And twist your shoulders. Come back through center, reach up. Take that twist to the left. Inhale, lift chest. And twist your shoulders. Come back through center one more time as a flow, hands to your heart. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, twist. Lift your chest. And twist your shoulders. And come back through center, reach up. Twist. Back through center, reach up. Hands to your heart. Little kind of back bend, reach up. Cactus your arms, lift your heart. And think about really like lifting your heart. And then elbows pull back, squeeze your shoulder blades. And then we're gonna do the opposite of that. Bring your forearms together, dome your upper back. Then inhale, open. Exhale, and close. And close for business, I don't know. Open up. And close. And then one more time, open. It's just like that machine at the gym, kind of pushing your arms forward and around. Open up. And sweep high. And hands to your heart. If you feel comfortable, start to close your eyes or just kind of look somewhere in the distance softly. Hands can come to heart. Maybe one hand to heart, one hand to your belly. And just see if you can start to tune in. If any thoughts start to arrive. I know it's like easier said than done, than kind of like let your thoughts come in and let them flow out. So I guess I like to say more of like acknowledge whatever is in the background for a moment. Let it take up space. It's probably there for a reason. And then kind of thank that thought for a moment and say, I'll get back to you. Then come back. And worst case is just kind of count your breaths. Inhaling for 1, and exhaling for 2. Inhale for 3. Exhale for 4. Inhale 5. Exhale 6. Inhale 7. Exhale 8. And then repeat. Going from 1 to 8. Frankly, because that's where I lose count. Just enjoy this moment of stillness. Letting your face soften. Eyes soften. Your spine strong and proud, but your back muscles soft. circle to your hands. Make that imprint on your chest, your belly, just a little bit tighter. Draw yourself in like you're drawing someone in for a hug. Or to deepen your breath. And just really take a moment to turn in. If you feel comfortable, just kind of repeat after me. Take a big breath in and say, I am enough. Maybe even say it 2 more times. Big breath in. I am enough. And 1 more time. Inhale. I am enough. Inhale, reach your arms up. And bring your hands to your heart. With light, love, and care, I bow to you. Thanks so much, you guys. I'm very grateful for this platform. And I may have messed some stuff up, but I'm going to just post it anyways. Yeah, stay happy, stay healthy, and I'll see you guys in the real world eventually.